Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Call of Cthulhu, or Cthulhu. I always forget how to properly pronounce it. I'm not a big H.P. Lovecraft fan. I haven't read a lot of it, but what I have read I have enjoyed. It's spooky month, so I was trying to look at a game that I have, that I wanted to try and play for Halloween, and this is one that I thought about. I can't say I know too much about it. I don't know much of the gameplay. I've seen it's a bit of a walking sim at times. I've heard it's also a little bit slow getting going, but when it does, it's pretty good. So, let's see how this goes. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. Is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Is there going to be like a sanity meter or something? Okay, a Wazda. It's also blocked off. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to... you must light up some items in order to interact with them. Ah, a hurricane lamp. Oh, hello. Bolt cutters. Ah, perfect. That seemed like maybe a shark? Okay.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably draws you on.
I have a bad habit when playing scary games where I delay progressing as much as possible. Oh no, orcas.
What a putrid offering.
Hello? I like killer whales. Kinda wild. They just like to have fun.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I don't want to be chosen.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. I wonder why I still take these things.
Oh, you can like look at it, like spin it right around and stuff. That's pretty fun. Okay. Got some sleeping pills.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Oh no.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me for weeks after the investigation had closed. Okay.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Now, the bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Ooh. Yeah, turn that off, please, and thank you. Let's, not.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh. Here's investigation agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I can hear voices in my dreams. But they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Navigate objectives. Okay. That's... Didn't I say don't have a drink? Didn't I? Okay.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh. What is this? Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Whoa. So, psychology amateur. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior, or an analysis of the objects. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving the skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug, making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or using violence or physical or verbal during interactive discussions. Eloquence. What is this? represents your ability to influence those you talk to by the power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Or investigation. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. So I have 8. I wouldn't mind buffing this up and these 2. Wait, what? Oh. And then put 3 in these. 3. And then 1 more, so 5 needed before next level. Sure. Yeah.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright, you note all your detail, blah blah blah. Examine the painting and examine the Hawkins file. Oh. Why does it say W and S navigates objectives, but W and S seem to do nothing whatsoever? Q and E navigate this menu. Whoa, Lost Battalion 10, 7, 18.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out some parts of the address. Where is 36 Darkwater? The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. And I guess that's, I don't imagine there's anything on the back. Nah. Okay. Ah, so there's this as well. And that's just, okay, yeah, that's what we've read already. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins is short. While before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Steve Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wanted me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Now, am I going to be able to come back to these?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Aha.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.